This is a HeadGum podcast.
You're listening to the Lamorning and Kyle podcast. Oh, you brought on black pants too?
Kyle, I think you're leaving at the part where I literally have been wearing this since this morning.
You got black socks on too?
I do.
No, I don't have black socks.
You're wearing gray socks.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle with the gray socks. The gray sweat socks.
Ew. These are the Adidas dry fits.
So Lily, I make her wear, not make her wear, at least once a week, I have this like velour all black sweatsuit.
For her or you?
For her, because she loves going to school in like pink all the time and purple all the time, which is great. You know what I mean? She loves wearing dresses and stuff like that. But she's going to school and she's getting dirty and they're playing a lot of times. So I, to protect her legs, I'm in mosquitoes and stuff out there. I say, yeah, put some pants on. But once a week, I do something called stealth mode, which she loves, where it's just all black. She's wearing all black.
Yeah, murdered out.
And I call it stealth mode. So there's times when like, I'll like pick out the clothes and then I'll have them out and she'll go, am I going stealth mode, Daddy? And I go, yeah, you going stealth mode.
Stealth mode, Lillard.
And she's like, so the other kids can't see me? And I'm like, yeah, they can't see you.
Oh.
They can't see you. So I have to go stealth mode today when I took her to school.
You're in stealth mode. I'm in stealth mode.
That's right, bro. We stealthed out, dog.
If you guys haven't gotten this hoodie, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here, man?
What's going on with your tits if you don't have these hoodies, bro?
Only the softest hoodie in the game.
Is one of them for sure. I've had softer, sure, but like this is up there amongst the softest hoodies. Especially if you're gonna lay this type of material on your tits, it's gotta be gentle. You know what I mean? Because here's what I hate is when I have a rough material grazing up against my areola. And then you have chafed areolas. And fun fact about chafed areolas, they're tiny little cuts in them, which if you're wearing a white shirt, it will bleed through and you'll look like you had a rough night. Yeah.
Do you want that? No, you don't. I'm assuming you don't. So get the hoodie.
Get the hoodie.
Because that won't happen.
Not at all. Nipple cover. Those are straight up male nipple covers. Why do you, is it all because you're, I used to be a runner. That's what it was too.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome back to another episode of the #1 science podcast on the internet, the Lamorning After.
That's right. My name is Lamorne Morris, and to my right, as always, is Kyle the Legend Chevron. Today,
dude.
We got a really good show for you today. Lots to talk about.
I have something I want to talk about, which is, have you seen this dude who's gone super viral with his morning routine where he's just essentially icing his face for like 6 hours is what it seems like?
I've heard about this dude. I've seen clips, but I feel like there's other people doing it.
There's many copycats now.
There's many I don't know the OG. I don't know who the originator is because a lot of these copycats are getting a lot of numbers and views, so it's kind of hard to tell who... In the comments, but like, let's just take a look. Who
Ashton Hall is the first guy I saw do it.
Ashton Hall. Let's look up Ashton Hall. Let me tell you what I do. Anybody waking up in the morning looking like that, just dipping their face in soda water and ice, I don't want you nowhere near my girl.
No.
I don't trust you. You're too meticulous for me, and that you're going to do everything in your power to lay with her.
He wakes up at 3 a.m., and by 7, he's literally done nothing.
He just did a couple push-ups. He meditated for 2 minutes. He wrote in his journal for a few. He drank the water.
He's watching the Lamorning After. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he's just doing more ice face dipping. And apparently the water and bananas have been moved to the front of grocery stores now because these videos are so popular. Listen, hand up, I'm guilty. I've used a cranberry seed revitalizing mask on my face.
Really?
Well, I have 2 sisters. They've kind of showed me the ropes in that game, the skincare game, which is why it looks flawless.
Oh, okay.
You as well, flawless.
That's just cocoa butter and Jesus. Everybody knows it. I've always said it.
Was he wearing slacks when he first woke up?
This whole thing is fabricated. This is fake.
This man goes, first of all, this man puts on jewelry to go to the gym.
I never seen someone put on a Cuban to go on the treadmill.
I'm like, Clearly, we're hating on this guy, and I'm okay to admit that I'm hating on him because you know what I mean. Like we clearly look the same, so I'm hating on him is like hating on myself. So I'm okay with that.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But I don't like any of this. I'm gonna try the soda water on the face. What's the tape on the mouth for again? So you don't say anything hateful in your sleep.
That is apparently to make you breathe only out of your nose.
Oh,
so you don't mouth breathe.
So all that soda water on the face, and he got nasal issues.
Yeah.
I didn't see him sniff one bit of Afrin this whole thing. I didn't see him put one stick of menthol in his nose.
That's how you know it's fake. That's how you know it's fake.
This ain't real.
This is fake as it comes.
I don't trust him.
Does he have a mustache?
That's not a mustache. That's a damn. Oh yeah. Oh
yeah. Can we play the video? Does he have a mustache? This is how I'm going to determine if I actually trust him or not. Because if he doesn't have a mustache, I am so out on this guy.
Why? You know what I've always said, Kyle?
I do know what you've always said.
Never trust a black man without a mustache.
Exactly. Oh, no. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a mustache.
And I don't like how organized his drawers are either.
I'm saying this is fake. This is no. You know who lives like this? Serial killers.
Oh, yeah. Somebody with bodies.
This is Patrick Bateman written all over it.
Oh, 100%. You know why? Because you wouldn't suspect a guy like this. He's either a serial killer or he's a Cape Crusader.
He might be Batman.
But if he were Batman, like nobody would fuck with him. He's trying to get paid. And I think he's doing a good job of it because I think whatever video
he wiped his face with a banana. But the banana peel, did you see that?
That's a hard pause right there.
He literally wiped his face with a banana peel.
This man just rubbed banana all over his face?
This is so fake.
At least he rubbed his own banana on his face and he didn't take somebody else's and do it.
This is just, I'm out. I'm out on Ashton Hall, guys. I'm officially out. It's a no for me, dog.
So I am curious. Has he spoken about this? Rob, look this up. Has Ashton Hall?
I've heard him speak out against the copycats.
That's just ripping off his stuff.
Yeah.
This guy, I think he should be happy that people are doing that because he set a trend.
He's not.
He's upset?
He's mad.
So many videos are being sent to me, duplicates of my videos. This is for the creators who are sick and tired of their work being copied. Listen to me well. You're either going to be a leader or a follower. And it's okay to be either one, but you have to choose. If you're going to be a leader, people are going to follow you. People follow Jesus. Why? Because he was great. And as a Christian man, why are you angry if they're following you? Matter of fact, if you're doing something good with good intentions, this should be a great thing.
No, this doesn't sound like he's mad. He's saying, I'm a Christian man, and it's people are going to, if you're a leader, people are going to follow you, and that's fine.
But people hide sometimes behind that notion of, I'm a Christian man.
I know. I know.
And they do
non-Christian
evil things.
Yeah, they do evil things.
So, anyways, verdict's out. Ashton Hall, if you want to come, you're more than welcome to join us here and explain yourself and teach us your ways.
I should do one because I'm not currently in my, my old school shape. You know what I'm saying? I should totally do one belly out. I should do one while I'm manscaping.
That will get taken down.
I'm gonna need multiple bottles of that Saratoga. You know
that will get taken out.
Yeah. Dip, soak your taint in some Saratoga. See what that do.
Calm down. Jesus walked on water. It took you 4 minutes just to dive in. Someone commented. Does he know that people are making fun of him?
At least he said something right away. Unlike some people who wait, like for example, like LeBron they've been trolling this man. I mean, he gets a lot of praise, but he gets way more criticism, in my opinion, than any other athlete ever. And finally, he said something, He came out and he said something. He addressed it on the Pat McAfee show. Some people got up in arms. A lot of people on his side. But he came at Stephen A. Smith. Did you see this? Are you following what's been going on?
I'm up to date. I saw LeBron post the boxing clip of Stephen A., which
now why did he do that?
Did not make Stephen A. look good at all.
No, it did not.
Because Stephen A. said he would slap the head off LeBron if LeBron had touched him when he came up to him on the court.
He said he'd swing on him.
He'd swing on him.
And LeBron posted that, like, good luck.
LeBron was like, I think LeBron would send Stephen A. into row 8 so quickly with an uppercut that he would snap in half.
But to his credit, I think Stephen A. did admit that. They just didn't show that clip. He's right afterwards, he's like, now I would get my ass kicked.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know how media goes. They just clip it and then they go, let's push that. And then that's what you're going to run with. So to Stephen A's credit, he did, say, I'm just saying, I'm not going to sit there like no little bitch and just get hit. I'm going to try to hit you back. And that's fine. But LeBron accused Stephen A. Smith of being on a Taylor Swift-like tour. I thought that was a funny line by LeBron, but a little bit accurate. And I think because of that, Stephen A., you open yourself up to a lot of scrutiny. And Stephen A. didn't like that. So he goes on ESPN today and starts calling LeBron a liar and all this stuff. Then he says something that was crazy that I thought crossed the line, where he accused LeBron of not, he's like, where were you during Kobe Bryant's memorial service? Why were you not there?
That's where we draw the line.
You draw a line. You
don't bring up Kobe.
You can't bring up.
That's crazy.
And people, you don't know LeBron's relationship with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? During a time like that, why would you bring that up? And especially because LeBron was there. So to go and push that on ESPN, for ESPN to be like, yeah, that's fine. Stephen A. at least, again, went on his Instagram and social media and then had to take that back and walk that thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, the takebacks never get the same engagement as the
original BS.
The original statement. Yes. Yeah. So even in news, when something gets retracted, no one sees the retractment.
They don't.
They just see the accusation.
Yeah. Like, watch this. Many of you probably know this, but Stephen A. Smith is indeed on those Epstein tapes.
Okay, now retract it and let's see how much that does.
My apologies, I misspoke. When I said Stephen A. Smith was on those Epstein tapes, that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was Stephen A. Smith was not on those Epstein tapes.
I'm starting this rumor right now. Stephen A. is responsible for JFK's assassination.
I do believe that is accurate.
I think that's what came out recently on the leaks.
That is an accurate statement. Now take that back.
Stephen A. was not on the grassy knoll.
That's right.
He did not have anything to do with JFK's assassination. My apologies to Stephen A. Smith.
But he was in Dallas that day.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for intimating that Stephen A. Smith was on the grassy knoll that day. The only thing I did not like about LeBron's appearance on Pat McAfee show was when Brian Windhorst took a stray. I didn't think Wendy deserved that stray.
That was
LeBron called him weird or something. I was like, no, do that.
You hate to see that. You hate to see that.
You hate to see it.
Why Windhorst? Because he was probably at home just like eating some lunch, and then his phone just blew up with LeBron just took a shot at you.
He's like, what?
What did I do? The great rewards hunt is on, so join the adventure with DraftKings Casino. For fun seekers, follow the trail to huge jackpots, weekly bonuses, and exclusive games.
But the excitement is only getting started. That's right, because new players can receive 500 casino spins on a featured game. Just sign up with code LeMorningAfter and wager a minimum of $5 to receive 500 casino spins on a featured game. Only on the most rewarding place to play, DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER in Connecticut. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia only. Void in Connecticut and Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply.
New customers only, non-withdrawable casino spins valid for featured game only and expire in 168 hours. See terms at casino.com, DraftKings.com/promos. Ends 4/27/25 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. But speaking of lunch, if you want a poll, I actually have a question that's related to lunch.
You have a question that's related to lunch?
I do.
All right, well, let's go ahead and poll each other, Kyle.
Here is your first question, Larry the Trendsetter Morris. If you could only have one type of sandwich the rest of your life, what type would you pick?
One sandwich for the rest of my life?
Yeah, what are you eating?
grilled cheese and bacon
Ooh, that's a damn good sandwich.
with a little honey drizzled on it.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to
Honey drizzle?
Chris Constantini. He used to have a restaurant in San Francisco. It's since closed down. It's called Coxcomb. Man, they had this grilled cheese sandwich, Taleggio cheese with on sourdough bread with a quail egg on top, drizzled in honey, and that shit was like crack.
A quail egg?
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds really good though. Can he bring that sandwich out of retirement?
I mean, I think so. What I want to do is try to recreate it myself.
So you need to get a quail.
Well, you can find quail eggs at the grocery store.
I think we could just get an actual quail on Craigslist.
You think they sell them on Craigslist?
They
No,
sell
the
everything
problem-
on Craigslist.
The problem with buying quails, and I've found this to be true, whenever you buy a quail from Craigslist, you're not getting the quail, you're getting the goddamn pigeon.
Dang.
Yeah, you're getting one of those Van Nuys Boulevard pigeons.
This
what
is
about you? What
this is
kind
a crazy answer right here. Can I say ice cream sandwich?
Sure, but you don't eat ice cream. You would eat an ice cream sandwich that often?
I love me an ice cream sandwich.
Well, you must have good guts.
They're
Pause.
so good. Whoa, don't talk about my guts like that.
Lactose intolerant.
That was such an intimate comment you just made.
That's too much ice cream. I can't do it.
No, I do like I'm a big fan of like a Thanksgiving dinner sandwich, which has like the turkey, stuffing, cranberry, like all of Thanksgiving, mashed potato, all of it in one sandwich.
You put that on a sandwich?
Yeah, it's
You
like
put mashed potatoes, turkey, cranberry, stuffing,
Yeah,
mac and cheese,
yeah, it's like a
collard
it's called
greens,
well,
chitlins. Huh.
my
Yeah,
collard greens, yeah, huh? Ha! Yeah, dude, the turkey sandwich, that's a very popular, that's a staple. I feel like on a lot of a Thanksgiving sandwich. I think that's a staple on a lot of menus. You've never seen that before?
No.
Have you guys seen that before? A Thanksgiving sandwich?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you.
You mean with
I'm
all
not
those
crazy.
with all those ingredients?
Yeah.
Maybe not the mac and cheese, but yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving sandwich. Very popular.
Never done that.
So we have a deli in my hometown. Well, it's actually the town over called Milburn Deli. Shout out Milburn Deli. They have it's called a gobbler. And it's a Thanksgiving sandwich.
Oh, I
and
knew a
let me
couple
tell
of
you,
them.
I gobble that thing up.
Got two cows getting head from it.
The gobbler. So good.
So you'll have a gobbler,
Yeah.
and I'll do my.
You're doing your grilled cheese, quail egg, Wawa sandwich.
Oh hell yeah, that's the greatest of all time. Let's see. Okay, I got one for you.
Yeah, hit me. Hit me with your best shot.
Which celebrity?
Come on now. Hit me with your best shot.
Which celebrity do you think would make the best life coach?
Nicolas Cage.
Well, of course you're gonna say that.
I mean, he could convince me to do. He could get you. So he gave you a great pep talk. I feel like.
You were about to say he could convince you to do anything?
I mean, like if I wanted to do something and I was on the fence, like I just need that extra little oomph of motivation. I feel like he could get me to do it. But he did one time. Apparently, spend. This cannot be right. It wasn't 150 million on a dinosaur skull.
No,
Well,
and
dinosaur
heads
skull,
and
pygmy
two-
heads, and 2 European castles.
Castles are expensive.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah. You ever buy a castle?
No,
They don't.
no,
They
I've
cost
never.
it costs a lot of money.
I've never bought one.
Yeah. With a moat. Yeah, that's a castle.
Nick Cage is the GOAT, man. Yeah, I bought a dinosaur skull in Malaysia, of all wanted it back. And I said, yeah, of course. Just bought it on the black market.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Who do you think?
will make a great life coach.
Yeah,
I think greatest life coach would have to be Denzel Washington.
that would be a good one.
He would have to be, because what did he say? In the beginning part of your life, you learn. Second part of your life, you earn.
You earn.
Third part of your life, you return.
He's got the wisdom, baby.
When you're wise like that, you're 70 years old, and you're iconic like that, people want to hear what you got to say. He's given so many commencement speeches for colleges and things like that. I think people have really taken his words and they've gone on to achieve things. Now, if he was your personal one-on-one life coach, oh, it'd be great.
Did you used to download movies, you know?
Never in my
You
life.
never downloaded bootlegs?
Never in my life.
I never downloaded, but I would stream them. And like sometimes you never know what you would get, like the quality. Robbie, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and like LimeWire and shit.
Yeah, on LimeWire and Napster and all those things.
So you used to get it, and then
BitTorrent.
you would get adult films instead.
No, it wasn't really adult films, but sometimes it just literally be the back of a dude's head.
Oh, because they're in the theater.
Yeah, they're in their theater
I
trying
see.
to like finesse it.
I did that with the Wolverine, the first like Wolverine Origins or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And the cut I got, the CGI wasn't finished, so it was even worse.
What? No way. You saw pre-CGI Wolverine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Like they had Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, but he was just a gray blob.
Oh.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's those were the days. Those were the wild, wild west of downloading.
Oh man, I've always been a good kid, man, and I never took advantage of the system the way most folks like to do. I always waited my turn because I knew one day I'd be able to go and buy that Blu-ray. You know what I mean? So I didn't go and illegally. One, I didn't have a computer to do so, but if I did have a computer, I wouldn't have illegally downloaded any cinematic adventure because I knew one day I would be a part of this industry, and the industry is suffering. It's a dying industry. Hopefully, it makes a comeback, but we're at a precipice right now of danger.
Dude, Marvel, put this dude in a Marvel movie. What are we doing?
Hey, Marvel, listen, I'm not begging for nothing from you.
Look at the physique.
You know, your boy out here, titted up. You know, I think the Marvel characters are all spoken for. You know, the ones like all the Avengers are spoken for. Some of those bigger name, you know, I don't want to play a taxi driver and just like a random dude.
No, I want you to be a
They're
superhero.
about to reboot it. You're good.
Yeah, like everything's always getting rebooted. And plus, I feel like there's superheroes that they have not made movies of yet.
You could be Blade.
You could be
Mahershala
Blade.
Ali's Blade.
No, they canceled that. You can be Blade.
I don't know what's going on with that Mahershala Ali version of the movie.
Yeah, I would never.
Bishop from X-Men. They make an X-Men movie. You can be Bishop.
Bishop from Juice.
Bishop
from. I mean, it depends. It depends on what they do. You know, because they're remaking. They just cast like 20 something new. Like they just announced like 25 something characters for the new Doomsday movie, or what's it called?
Yeah, Avengers.
And I didn't get a call.
That's crazy.
I didn't get a call. Can
you pull that off? Can you pull that Jerry curl mullet off?
Let me tell you something.
Would you take steroids to get that big for the role?
Hell yeah, I'd do it. Are you kidding me? Like that character right there, Bishop. Look at his thighs, man. First of all, that's The Rock. The Rock is playing that character, but I wouldn't mind at all.
I love that for you.
Hold on.
I want to see you play Bishop, dude.
Hold on.
I love that.
Hold on. I don't like this at all. Guess what? I'm getting on the phone right now. I'm gonna put her on blast right now.
Lamorne is putting his manager on blast, guys, for you live, showing you how deals get made. And she's not going to respond. Just shows you. He's not priority.
And there you have it, folks.
Hold on. Why is my phone vibrating?
This is.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
So she didn't answer my call, and then here I am, curious and wondering why I'm not that dude with the tights and the new X-Men.
We'll keep you guys posted. Marvel pending. Lamorne playing Bishop pending. I got another question for you though, dude. Here, would you ever buy a mystery candle that changes scents every time you lit it?
Suck my dick, Kyle. I'm still thinking about what just happened. All right, go ahead. Ask your question, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Would you ever buy a mystery candle that changed scents every time you lit it? It could be something amazing or the worst smell you ever smelled.
Yeah, I'd do it.
It's a gamble.
I would do it as a joke. I would give it to someone else. Because there are certain candles that smell like straight up farts, and it's intentional.
And jelly beans too.
Jelly beans the jelly beans taste like vomit. They have all kinds of weird flavors. But like for sure, I would buy it as a gag gift to someone. What you don't want to do is put it in your house, and then you invite a lovely young lady over, and all of a sudden it's asshole scented.
Imagine you got like a nice romantic date. You bring her back to the crib. You go light a candle, and then boom, you just get hit with butthole.
Yeah, with mad butthole. Some women are into that. You know what I mean? I talked to a few women that just love the butthole scent, but that's not my thing. I like for it to be clean. You know what I mean? I know some people.
Why are you rhyming? Are you meaning to rhyme?
Am I meaning to rhyme? No,
Yeah.
That's not the kind of time that I am on. Come on. Kyle, you should know better. All the while, you're wearing the same sweater.
Which you can now get at thelamorningafter.com. We have this color and many great options.
That's right. Go ahead and cop this.
Dude, people love our ad reads. We're phenomenal ad readers.
We are the best ad readers in the world. We're better than every boy or girl. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm done. No more rhyming. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh my God. I guess it's time for me to learn. If your best friend trips right in front of you, do you help them up or point and laugh at them?
Well, I mean, the obvious answer here is you bend down and you laugh at them.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not helping you up. If you tripped, there's been plenty of instances where I've tripped and no one's helped me up.
It's because you're fully capable. What if your friend is hurt?
Yeah, that's a different story. If you're really injured, I'll help you. But if you're not injured, if you just tripped because you weren't paying attention or you walked into something, I'm not gonna. Why would I help you?
Yeah, I would laugh.
Duh.
I'd laugh hard and then help them up. Then trip them again. Aha.
Right back down.
Just to see if I'll have the same reaction that I had initially.
Have you ever tripped or like walked into something, like a super embarrassing moment like that where you walked into something?
Never. I've always had good balance. I've always seen obstacles coming. Never trip, never fall, never stop, never settle.
Damn, that's motivational right there.
I used to run hurdles in high school.
Around people?
No. Well, that too, but like
actual hurdles?
110-meter high hurdles. You know what you got to do to avoid the hurdles?
Jump.
You jump around them hurdles. Because in life, Kyle, you're going to have many roadblocks. Much like the hurdle, you have to take the time to avoid and to evade and skirt around. You learn every time you run that 110-meter high hurdle. You learn something new every day. Huh? Just because it's in front of you don't mean it's got to stop you.
You're dropping bars on me right now.
Yeah, Kyle, when you're in prison, first thing you got to do is you got to walk up to the biggest, baddest motherfucker you've ever seen.
And
jerk that man off. You got to let that man know I'm no threat to you.
I'll be like the cafeteria lady in prison. I feel like that's the job they would assign me.
A cafeteria lady?
Yeah, like the person who's like scooping and serving the food.
But you're a dude. What do you mean lady?
Well, cafeteria man, sorry. Cafeteria dude.
Are you saying that in cafeterias, the only women are serving food?
Whoa.
Kyle.
Hot take.
I know plenty of cafeteria men slanging potatoes and meat.
I'm trying to think about in school. I don't think I ever had a cafeteria man.
Really?
Now that I think about it.
I think I did have one, Mr. Motley.
Damn, no, I had only cafeteria ladies. What's the weirdest name you've ever seen someone name their pet?
Bitch.
Actually?
Yeah.
No.
Somebody named his dog Bitch. I was like, that's wild.
What?
The dumbest I've heard is someone named their dog after an award, but I'm not going to say who.
Oscar?
No.
SAG Award?
No.
Critics' Choice Award?
No.
Emmy?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, named the dog after. I know. I'm not going to say.
I like when people give their pets human names.
Like Steve.
Yeah, or like that's Doug. I don't know why. I just find that funny.
Yeah, but I've heard some cool ones. My friend EJ, he had a dog named Rage. That's a cool name. That's a really cool
So
name.
that dog bites some people and then you got to put him down.
Rage was a pit bull.
Oh, he definitely bit some people and got put down.
Rage was golden and was just like, but she was super nice. Rage was super nice. Try her. It's what? Oh yeah, my man. That's a pretty good one. I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt that she didn't answer the phone.
She very possibly might be in labor. So
there's no excuse.
Give her no excuse. You answer Lamorne's phone calls at any time, any hour, any minute, any second. You answer that call.
Well, it just goes to show you how important you are on people's lists. You know, I don't really think about it, to be honest with you.
You seem a little sad. Do you want to talk about it?
My mom answered my calls for it. That's all I need.
When's the last time you had a good cry, Lamorne?
Me, real G's don't cry.
I be crying more. I think as I've gotten older, I'm getting more sensitive.
You think so?
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I see a crazy American Idol audition pop up on my YouTube algorithm, and I watch it and I will cry because it's sad and emotional, and it hit my heartstrings.
I cried the other day. I cried at my buddy Peter and Sharon's wedding.
Yeah,
because Lily was the flower girl, and I bawled like a baby when I saw her walking down the aisle.
Dude, and when you know someone, like you've known your buddy Peter for a long time, like to see someone get married. It's a very beautiful moment.
No, fuck that. No, I wasn't crying because he was getting married.
Damn.
I ain't no little bitch.
Lamorne just has no emotions at all. Dude's a robot.
I might crying for that. Why is that emotional? They the ones in love.
You know what's so funny though? I feel like if you were to get married though, or when you get married at some point, if you look out in the audience and you see no one crying, you would call everybody out for not crying.
No, I'd call them racist. I would call all of them racist. You know my favorite card to pull? The race card. I'm whipping that thing out quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't cry? Oh, you don't cry for black love? With all this darkness up here, you ain't gonna cry? You don't think this shit's emotional because I got a big penis?
I'll cry. I'll give you a cry. I'll give you a sympathy cry. Okay, if you have another question, I got one more.
What's your proudest DIY moment?
Well, everyone knows I'm probably one of the most handy people on the planet.
Handsy for sure. But what do you mean by handy?
I be.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, we may have a manager calling. Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, we're here with manager extraordinaire. Right now, you're live on my podcast, and don't worry, we can edit all this stuff out. But
Hello.
Hey,
what's up, girl?
Hey, how are you? We're hoping you're not in labor right now.
No labor pains. Just here working for Lamorne.
Oh,
That's it.
well, that's funny you say that because I called and you didn't answer, and I honestly thought I'd moved down your list.
You guys are insane. What are you doing? What's happening on the pod today? Kind of craziness is ensuing.
Marvel we're debating which Marvel character I could possibly play, and all these dudes are fucking jacked, right? They got thighs the size of, you know what I'm saying, like 2 legs, 2 of my legs combined. And I said they just announced 25 new people in the new Marvel situation, and my question is, what the fuck is the problem with me? Who do any role other than taxi driver, because that's just demeaning. Unless the taxi driver has powers.
You're in Marvel. I think you're failing to remember what you're about to go show the world.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm in Spider-Man. Oh yeah, Spider-Man.
Dude's already in Marvel, guys.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. But I'm not
You're about to drop something pretty extraordinary in the Marvel world and land, I will say.
But I want to wear tights. I'm gunning for the Flash. Sorry, Marvel, but you fucked up. So I'm going for the Flash, right? I just want to wear tights. I just want to stuff the tights.
You don't have the thighs to wear tights.
Lamorne has had the thighs. The thing with Lamorne, though.
No, he has a high booty, but not the thighs.
He has a high booty, but he goes in waves with the physique.
Yeah.
So there needs to be, which I'm kind of into because it really catches you off guard. Like, are you getting Dad Lamorne or are you getting Marvel Lamorne? You don't really know, right? And you keep us on your toes.
Well, here's the thing. If all of a sudden The Rock went and did something dramatic, I wouldn't necessarily believe it because I don't, if The Rock went and did something, slapsticky, hilariously funny, I wouldn't necessarily believe it. Too much muscle don't make me laugh. So I gotta stay flexible. I gotta fit in any container.
Pliability.
I gotta be like the nature of water.
Listen, I think that what people do not understand, or maybe they do, is what you're going to drop with Spider Noir and Nick Cage is going to be so next level. Also, wasn't this announcement yesterday like 5.5 hours long?
The announcement? You talking about from
for Avengers Doomsday?
Oh, yeah. And I was just waiting. Yeah. I was waiting for my name to be called. I sat there.
Were you there?
Fingers crossed. Yeah, I was in the audience. Just going.
I was wondering why you missed your general.
Imagine you just get drafted like the NFL draft. They're just like, and Lamorne Morris, and they cut to a cam of you, and you're like, wait, what?
You guys are crazy. Who's the guest today?
You.
It's a home team episode.
Goodbye. I'm not getting paid for this.
Yes, you. Yes, you are. When I get paid, you get paid.
Literally my sole income. I love you, Hoodie.
Love you. Peace. All right. I forgot.
What a guy.
I definitely forgot that I was already in it.
Wait, you were about to ask a question. Oh, DIY. I mean, I've put up shelves before.
Yeah.
I connected a dishwasher before.
Really?
That's pretty DIY of me.
DIY. Let me see. I think mine is the gift of life. Because I did it. with my sperms.
I will give you credit. You're not the most DIY. You try though,
Well,
but then you get frustrated quickly when things don't get put together, and you're like, "How the hell do
Kyle,
I do this?" And then I come
Kyle,
in and I save the day, and I'm
Kyle,
just like,
Kyle, please tell me this is a bit.
Crusader.
Please
And
tell
I
me this
come
is
in,
a bit.
I build it. I like
Kyle, please tell me this is a bit.
what bit?
You and my brother.
Yeah.
First of all,
We built the squat rack.
You guys, okay, so you're let's just say you get the most basic of things from IKEA, right? You get a nightstand.
Yeah.
Kyle and my brother, they won't look at the actual instructions. They'll just look at it like, oh, I know what goes where. And then by the time they're done, they're sitting there struggling to get the last piece in because these dumbasses didn't read the instructions. Me, myself, no, I get it done. Okay, I get it done with precision. Very precise builder. Everybody knows this about me. This is a very common thing, right? You ask many people, you go to Thailand. This is true. Go to Thailand, go to Taiwan.
They're going to say this about you?
They're going to say this about me. They know me in the Alps.
I'm calling a cap on this.
Dude,
First of all, everyone knows those IKEA instructions are guidelines, okay? And everyone knows IKEA pieces, you're not supposed to use all the pieces.
Really?
There's a lot of extra. They give you extra.
Extra drawers?
Yes. In case something happens. Those are extra pieces. Those are guidelines. I put the squat rack together. That was a pretty big deal.
Not really. It's literally like Legos.
That's a lot of pieces.
4 metal pieces that you have to go,
what? Okay, when you were trying to put Lily's little tent together thing, who had to come and save the day there?
Me, I did it myself.
I'll wait. What? No, I know you're capping.
What are you talking about?
You know you're capping on that.
Lily's tent?
You know you're capping on that.
No, I did that myself.
No, you did not.
How are you going to say you saved the day?
Oh my God.
I did it myself.
Roll the security camera footage. I'm going to find that.
I did it myself.
Okay.
It sat in the box in the house for 12 days. 12 days.
You guys were gone.
You were gone. You were
for
here.
A week.
You were here.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, we wanted her to open it.
I got back, and then I opened it up, and I just, as a man, put that thing together using these hands. And I made sure that she had the time of her life. She's out there on that basketball court, and she's just swaying and swaying around, having a good time because Daddy provided. Daddy with his bare hands, he provided. While Kyle didn't even know which medal to go inside of the other medal.
I know my medals, okay?
No one's ever accused you.
No one's accused me of not knowing my medals, first of all.
All right.
And there's only one medal I care about.
Bronze.
Gold.
You bronze ass.
No. Because if you're not first, you're last. Let's play our game. Robbie, what is our game?
Sam actually definitely helped a lot with this one. It's called Prank Call Sinatra.
Prank Call Sinatra.
I have a list of 5 hoaxes from history, famous hoaxes from history.
Okay. Some
Some are real, some are fake. And if you get one wrong, you have to prank call someone in your phone. You have to use the theme of the question you got wrong.
Can I do a Chinese accent on the prank call?
Do whatever accent you want.
I mean, then are there even really prank calls then?
No, you have to do the accent.
Okay.
Okay, let's read this first one. It's called The Great Moon Hoax. In 1835, the New York Sun published a series of articles claiming that an astronomer had discovered life on the moon. He said it was filled with bat-like humanoids, unicorns, and lush forests. The stories were so detailed and convincing that people bought into it, and the paper circulation skyrocketed. That is real.
I think that sounds pretty real, but maybe the first one he wouldn't want to put as the real one, Robbie, so I don't know. But I think that sounds pretty real.
Sounds real.
It's real.
I know it was real. You know why I know it was real?
You were around in 1835.
No, my brother was.
Oh.
And he told me all about this hoax. So much so that it sent him on a spiral to discover this on his own. So now my brother is currently on the moon searching for this mysterious forest.
Wow. Yeah, it's lush. There's unicorns there as well.
Unicorns, fun fact about unicorns, people don't realize they're real.
Unicorn meat, very popular.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Whale Man hoax in 1901. In 1901, an article appeared in the Miami Herald describing mysterious accounts of a man the size of a whale spotted in the waters just off the coast. Thousands took to the seas to get a glimpse of the elusive whale man paddling his way through the waves until it was revealed to be a hoax by the original writer of the story. This was the Brendan Fraser movie, right? The Whale? Is that what this is about? No? They made a movie recently about this, or last year? So I'm going to say, since they made a movie about it, this is real.
It feels like a real one, but wait, so who has to do the call? Both of us? What does this mean?
No. Kyle answered first, so he has to do the call because I made that one up.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's made up. Okay, you have to prank call do Terrell.
Oh, I can call Terrell.
Do Terrell.
Can you give me his number so I can star 67 at first?
Yeah, Terrell.
Say, Terrell, this is Brendan Fraser from the web in the Batman voice.
Hello. Yeah.
This is Terrell Pierce.
Yes.
I need you to come outside.
Come outside of what?
The house you're in right now.
Huh?
And drop your pants.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Go where?
Outside.
Yeah. Where, though?
I know exactly where you are.
Where?
You're at the massage parlor, getting your butt tickled.
What the?
Now come outside. I'm waiting in a blue car.
Damn. Who is this?
I'm someone the city needs, but doesn't deserve. I'm the man in the shadows.
Batman now?
I'm Batman. Goodbye, Terrell. It's been great talking to you.
Okay, Terrell. Shout out to Terrell, man. What a good sport.
Do not tell him.
Because he definitely doesn't watch this show religiously.
Well,
Wait till he has to see it.
Yeah, we'll let him organically find it.
Okay, let's read this next one. Say cheese. In 2002, popular snack food brand Cheez-Its set up a photo booth in the middle of Times Square. The photographer asked unsuspecting participants to say cheese, but instead of taking their picture, a gallon of cheese liquid was dumped on their heads. Souvenir photos of yourself covered in yellow goo were then offered for $5.
Yo, I'd be so mad if that actually happened.
I'm going to say that's false. Because they wouldn't charge you.
I'm going to say true.
I think you should call Billy Magnuson this time.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Why would they charge you $5?
Because they spend a lot of money on cheese.
They got to pay for the goo.
Yeah, they got to pay for the cheesy goo.
Oh, my God. You have to call... No, don't call Billy.
No, because Billy's a friend.
You have to call... you know what? Let's call DeMarcus.
Okay,
What this time?
Can you give me his number? I might do like something like this, you know?
Like that, yeah.
I feel like he's going to know it's me. Let's try.
Hello?
Hi, DeMarcus. It's Ricky, mate.
Is who?
Ricky. How are you, mate?
I'm doing fine. Ricky.
Yeah, how are you? We met at Avra, yeah? Remember?
God, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, mate, you're getting old, mate.
Okay, listen, because that says no caller ID. Where we meet again, Ricky?
Avra. You know that place in Beverly Hills? Yeah, it's got the chicken Savoy. It's fucking fantastic. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, I'm really drawing a damn blank, bro.
Oh, mate, we're getting old, cunt. You're getting old, cunt. Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, all right.
I'm not being service, Ricky.
No worries, brother. No, brother, just checking in on you, mate. Just want to see how you're doing.
Doing lucrative, man.
Yeah, I love that. You're an OC, right? Aren't you in the OC, yeah?
Yeah, Orange County.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, mate. Well, great hearing from you, yeah, cunt?
Yeah, man. It's like I'm trying to. We met at the.
Oh, dude, no worries, mate. No worries, mate. It was at Avra in Beverly Hills, but no worries, mate.
In Beverly, like when was I in Beverly Hills?
I want to say this was roughly like 2 to 3 weeks ago, maybe. Do you know my name? What was that guy's name? He was an older gentleman. Fuck, what was his name, cunt? Mike Sherman, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mike Sherman.
Yeah, cunt, it's me. It's Ricky, man. Yeah, great to hear from you, mate. Yeah, I was just checking in on you, cunt. Yeah, just checking in on you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, yeah, lovely. All right, dude. Well, next time you're here in Australia, let me know, yeah?
All right, bro. You too, man.
All right. Peace and love, yeah?
You too, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I think I had him going.
Well, actually, yeah. It looks like, folks. So here's what we're gonna do.
We have a voicemail from someone.
We do.
Yep.
Oh, let's play this voicemail, and then we can go home.
Hi, Lamorne and Kyle. My name is Sydney, and I am from Colorado. Not the fun, exciting area of Colorado like Denver or anything, but literally out in the boonies. I literally live on a cattle ranch.
Oh.
Anyways, so yeah, you guys have a very vast representation of listeners out there. I promise you that. I just wanted to tell you that I just got done listening to the episode where Lamorne sang his go-to karaoke song, Unchained Melody, and I have never laughed so hard because, anyways, that was epic. And it was also still really good for as much as you jacked around with it. And so I would also like you to maybe give a shot at Stand By Me, which is my all-time favorite song. Not necessarily karaoke, because my voice is shit. But it is my favorite song ever. So I'd love to hear you sing it, because I do think you have a wonderful voice and you bring humor to everything. Anyways, thank you guys so much for this podcast. I have been listening to you guys constantly lately, because even though I knew about the podcast, I had been mainly listening over at with Lamorne and on the New Girl podcast, and so anyway, switched over recently and just can't get enough. So thank you so much for all the laughs and all the guests, and I just really enjoy you guys. So hey, thanks for letting us all get polled. So have a good one. Bye.
You know, there's a common theme about girls who live on cattle ranches, that they love to get polled. And Sydney, you are no exception. Sydney, from me and Kyle to you, we love you. We love you. Thank you for always being supportive. We've always said, that's Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
That's Sydney.
Supportive Sydney.
Supportive Sydney. You know, sure loves to get polled. And we love polling you. There are times where I'll like call Kyle, like, what are you up to? He's like, I just finished polling Sydney. And I'll be mad. I'll be jealous because I wanted to be there. You know what I mean? Unchained Melody is something that is near and dear to my heart. It's in me. You know, a lot of people have said this. They see me on the street and all of a sudden they'll start emoting.
Really? Wow.
Of Unchained Melody, because it is me, it is I. Stand By Me isn't one of those songs for me. I love it. I do love the song. But I'm not going to sing it right here, right now, just because I'm trying to save my voice, because I have to go sing Unchained Melody tonight at a karaoke contest, in which I'm up for grand prize of $2,500. So
better reread the invite. I think it's a wet t-shirt contest that you are part of.
No, that's the prize. If I win, then I get to put on a wet t-shirt.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, the night has come.
Which is when we usually come, is that night. They mostly come at night. Mostly. What's that from?
The Land is Dark.
I just gave you a quote, Kyle. You know everything. What's
they
that from?
mostly come at night?
Yeah, they mostly come at night. Mostly.
I don't know.
Aliens?
No.
Poltergeist?
No. That was a direct quote from a one Eric Cartman, South Park.
But he was doing a quote from Aliens.
But I used his voice.
Okay.
That was your Cartman? Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, hey, listen, please like and subscribe. Follow us over on IG. Everything is at the Lamorning After.
Yeah.
We will see you next week with a brand new episode. Anything else you want to say? A parting gift?
Yeah. John Turturro will be here, folks. So we really, set your DVRs, get your popcorn ready, because John Turturro has had some stuff to say. And we're excited to hear it. Yeah.
What's so funny is that on our last IG story, people were giving saying I looked like Adam Levine and Nick Jonas. So I'll take that one. Thank you guys so much. We love you
We can
guys.
call Nick right
we'll
now,
see you like. Thank you guys. See you next week. We out.
That was a HeadGum podcast.